In between the cities of Dallas and Fort Worth, it's Arlington, Texas, host to the grand mecca of football, AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Minnesota Vikings and the Dallas Cowboys on Sunday Night Primetime. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Will Reichert will get this one started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. Right to the air is Prescott. His pass right side is caught by Schoonmaker.
Complete to Luke Schoonmaker. Out of bounds at the 37-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Here's a second down and 7 from the 37.
Yeah, here we go.
Now Prescott. He'll get that to Javonte Williams. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. 18 yards on the pickup there. First down, Cowboys.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
On play action, here's Dak. This pass right side, caught by Lamb. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
At the 34-yard line.
Here we go, 46.
A first carry for the former Tar Heel, Javonte Williams. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Now a second down throw for Prescott. That one is caught by Campbell. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A gain there of 11. That's good for a Dallas first down.
The 24-yard line.
On the ground, here's the rookie who played in-state at Austin. And he's in! Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Cowboys. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Cowboys will take a 7-0 lead.
Vikings nothing.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Isaiah Rodgers now to return it. And they're Their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
Vikings take over first down 10 at their own 30-yard line.
He'll run. This is Jordan Mason. He'll work forward for a couple. Donovan Ezaraku there to make the play.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
From the 32-yard line now, here's second and 7. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. A short one taken by Hawkinson. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Third down, 3 to go. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. It sets up fourth down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up, and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Oh, the coverage was great. They gave him no room to operate and made him pay for catching the ball. First and 10 now from the 36.
Yeah! Here we go! 26.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Yeah! Here we go, party! 26.
On the play fake. Dak. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Here we go, 46. 26.
Second down. Prescott. Open man. Downfield. It's CeeDee Lamb. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
That's good.
Prescott to his main man Lamb. CeeDee gets the Cowboys a first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
2nd and 10.
Yeah! Here we go, Friday!
They'll throw again. Jack. Short throw brought in by Schoonmaker. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
On 3rd down, Prescott. Moving to his right. Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range.
Once the quarterback leaves the pocket, the hope is that it buys him a little time to allow second reaction from his receivers downfield. What he's not accounting for is the speed of a lot of these defensive ends in the league, Mike. He closed that distance a lot faster than I think the quarterback anticipated, and he comes away with the sack. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
On the return is Rodgers. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here we go, set! 60 by 60.
Play action now. It's McCarthy. Out to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
From the 23, here's 2nd down and 6. They'll run. This is Mason. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
70 Lions! Let's go!
3rd and 2, and here's McCarthy. He's got a receiver. It's Addison. Give them 14 on that one. It'll be a Vikings 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
On the ground is Mason. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Cowboys with the early edge. We're back to Arlington in a moment. Vikings football as we begin this 2nd quarter. We're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go.
Let's go now! Back to 60, back to 60.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. He's got a receiver. It's Ty Felton. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop, and that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. It's in the middle, and it's complete to Felton. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They clearly have a mismatch in their favor, and every time they've looked his way, he's continued to make big plays. If I'm this coordinator, I think I'm giving him one more shot and see if he can push this thing over the goal line and come away with 6.
Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. Off balance throw, it's complete. And he is out of bounds down at the 21. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down. Opening carry of the game for Aaron Jones. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals.
To throw is McCarthy. That's into the hands of Jordan Mason. And he'll take this one in. Jordan Mason. Touchdown, Minnesota.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
Reichert out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. Cavante Turpin on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 26-yard line.
Dak can throw it here on first down. That's complete to Cavante Turpin. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. First time. They've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
On the give is Williams. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
Tackle made at his 48-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Yeah! Here we go! Wiley! We're going to 54, Wiley!
From the shotgun, it's Dak. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
This is 3rd and 6.
Yeah, here we go! I take point, eh?
Shotgun snap for Prescott. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. The Cowboys get their special teams out on the field. And are they going to mark this out of bounds? They are. It's out at the 1-yard line. What a kick. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. Looking for his tight end there, but led him too far. And it's an incompletion. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson on that one. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
They'll go play action here with McCarthy. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. They'll put Addison in motion. To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. He's got his tight end, Hawkinson. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
2nd and 8.
A run. And here's Mason. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. DeMarvion Overshown there on the tackle.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
They need to get to the 29 here, facing third down.
Let's go. Rambo 80.
McCarthy from the gun here on third down. That one on target to Moore. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle third of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time, delivering a strike.
On play action, here's McCarthy. To the left side, that's caught by Felton. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Gain of 13 for number 13. And a first down. 2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. Greg and I, back to Arlington at AT&T Stadium after this. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
19 Tiger.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18. They'll stay on the ground. He'll edge forward for maybe a yard. DeMarvion Overshown there on the tackle. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Viking to tend to.
70 Lion. Let's go.
Throwing on second down is McCarthy. Now, screen set up for Mason. This one going to be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield. We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff going to get a chance to look him over during the break. Third and long.
Here we go. Set. 72 to Wolf. Let's go.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. To the left side, into the hands of Moore. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second, as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Reichard's kick is good. And the Vikings will tie this game up here late in the first half.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
So the field goal ties things up, and we're back at it as this kicks away. Miller now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Prescott on first down. This one complete to Campbell. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 34-yard line.
operating from the gun. Here's Dak. He's going to let this one go deep. That's caught. And he will score. The Front 8 Turpin. Touchdown, Dallas. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. On the return is Rodgers. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
The Vikings take over first down 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Jordan Addison that time. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. That's to the right side and incomplete.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. Now McCarthy. Moving to his left. And that is incomplete.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down. All 3 incompletions. And now it brings up 4th down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. To the outside, looked in by Lamb. And he'll be out of bounds, a pickup of 5.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Here we go. Here we go. 40 seconds.
On 2nd down, it's Dak. Open man down the field, it's Ferguson. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This, about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Cowboys going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. On the return is Rodgers. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more. as this second half gets underway. And he'll be out of bounds just past the 25.
On the return. The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Off the bootleg, it's McCarthy. A throw on the move is caught. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with it.
Nice play design here by the offensive coordinator. His ability to get the quarterback outside the pocket, take some stress off the protection. By the time he reaches the launch point, the receiver's running wide open downfield, and he puts the ball right on the money.
Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. Forced out wide. He's going to run it. And another first down. And another big gainer. This time 23 yards.
This is an element to his game that we don't necessarily spend a lot of time talking about. He's not known as a traditional runner at the quarterback position. But when he has some space like he had here, he is more than capable of not only converting first downs, but picking up big chunk plays.
60 bison, 60 bison. Go.
On first down, here's McCarthy. That's caught left side by Hawkinson. And he'll be out of bounds, a pickup of 5.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
They'll put Addison in motion. On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. Flush to his right. Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs.
Intercepted. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Go play action. It's Prescott. Throws left side, caught by Ferguson. And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Yeah, here we go.
First down, it is Williams. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like you might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
2nd down, Prescott. That one is caught by Campbell. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A gain of 2 makes it 3rd down and 10.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson. 2nd time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards.
That's good.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
Now a screen set up for Blue. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. The screen works for 10 yards and a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Here's 1st and 10. On the play fake. Dak. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Javon Hargrave. He works his way in, and a big milestone sack, number 50 in his career. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14.
Yeah, here we go. Warning.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. His pass right side is caught by Schoonmaker. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. 18 yards on the catch and run will move the chains.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
Dak going to throw it here on 1st down. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Now a 2nd down throw for Prescott. He pulls it in around the 5. And he will get into the end zone. Javonte Williams. Touchdown, Cowboys.
So often these defenses come into the game, Mike, and when they build their pass defense plan, there's tight ends, there's receivers, there's so many weapons that these offenses around the league have at their disposal. It can be easy sometimes to not account for the running back out of the backfield, and that's exactly what happened here. Easy throw, get it into the hands of one of the most dynamic guys on the field, and let them do the rest after the catch, and he takes it in for a touchdown.
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Begin here on the ground. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
To run at the 35. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. From the gun, here's McCarthy. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete. Ty Felton, the intended receiver that time. It's second down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Throwing on second down is McCarthy. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here comes 3rd and 6. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now 4th down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
They'll go. Here's McCarthy. That's incomplete. Daring call on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the second half, you have to maximize every possession. And that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on 4th down. Give yourselves a chance to cut into this big lead. But it's the defense that came through again with a huge stop. And that's going to make their chances of coming back that much more difficult. This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 5.
Yeah! Here we go, Friday!
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Yeah, here we go! Right there! All right, then we're going to 53. Right there!
On play action. Here's Dak. Short. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And the Vikings have the takeaway.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up, against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's second down and 7. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
So the defense comes out in a cover 2 shell. What that means, Mike, is the 2 safeties are going to split the field in half. One guy has one half, and the other guy has the other. There are abilities to get down the middle of the field, especially if you have speed. But really where you can attack it is they don't have enough guys to defend all of the underneath zones. And if you run the right concepts with the right quarterback, you can pick them apart.
To the air on third down is McCarthy. That one on target to Moore. A pickup there of 19 yards. First down, Minnesota.
First down, Minnesota.
McCarthy gonna look to throw again. To the right side, he's got Hawkinson, his tight end. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
And the Vikings first down.
Throwing again is McCarthy. To the left side, into the hands of Moore. And he's going to be marked out down at the 5.
First and goal, Minnesota.
It's a gain of 13, and it's first and goal.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too...
And he's into the end zone. Gordon Mason, touchdown Minnesota. That is second touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Makes the score Cowboys 27, Vikings 17. Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Reichard out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. Miller now to return it. Whoa!
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10.
Yeah, here we go. Like that one.
The drive begins with a run by Williams. Not much there, maybe a yard.
He was brought down by Javon Hargrave. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Ball on the 27. Here's second and 8.
Yeah. Here we go.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he is planted in his backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
On third down, Prescott. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
49-yard line.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Here we go. All right, hey. Split it,
Here's the give up the middle with Williams. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11 at their 48-yard line.
We're going to 54. All right, hey. 47.
On second down, it's Dak. That's out wide to Williams. Who is brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
What can they do here on third down and 7?
Yeah, there we go. Like that. All right, hey.
Here's Prescott. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or 2 short.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
A 60-yard attempt.
And he missed it. It's no good. And their lead will stay right where it is.
You have to give him credit, Mike. I mean, that shows a lot of faith in your kicker because that is an ambitious effort from that distance.
On first and 10, it's McCarthy. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Looking to throw. McCarthy. This pass, right side. Going to be caught by Addison. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. 17 yards on that connection. It'll be a Vikings first down. They'll put Addison in motion. Throwing here on first and 10 is McCarthy. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
To the air once more is McCarthy. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now third and 10. To throw once more. Here's McCarthy. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys will take over here just past the 30.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the third or fourth read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jumped that route, challenged the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
They run over center with Williams. And this is going to be a Cowboys first down. He gets this up past the 40-yard line.
Two-possession lead, fourth quarter. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense. They just can't come up with an answer to stopping it.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. On first down, right back to Williams. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, they'll use another timeout on this side of it at 1:55.
At the 46-yard line.
You know, I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. It's a pickup of 12. First down, Cowboys.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
And this tackle there, he pushes forward. It'll give him 4 yards.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now is one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. 3rd and 6. So it's a win for the Cowboys. They're able to erase the memories from a week ago. Game they really did struggle in. Looked like a different